Santé, monsieur.
Santé. Cheers.
Refreshing. What's going on, guys? Way from Revolution here with Nicola Andreatta, my friend and also CEO of Roger Dubuis. And we have a very exciting watch. It's the 8th edition of the Knights of the Round Table, but it's a really cool one because it integrates a central flying tourbillon, actually.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this.
For us, the Knights of the Round Table, which is probably the most iconic collection we have at Roger Dubuis, was always about craftsmanship. So about the way our artisans within our manufacture transfer their expertise within sculpting all these little knights one by one.
Right.
We moved on, and now all the knights are different from each other.
Right.
And we integrated the most important complication at Roger Dubuis, the one we mastered since the very beginning. Roger himself was very keen to develop double tourbillons, single tourbillons, and so on. And so here we put a central tourbillon, a central flying tourbillon, which together with the knights fights gravity.
Nice. I love it. And tell us about the indication of the hour and the minute here.
Yeah, well, we have concentric circles made of Murano glasses, which give an additional depth to the dial. And under these concentric circles, we have two ends which rotate together with the movement. Fantastic. To indicate the hour and the minute.
That's cool. Like emotionally expressive, also like a bit of a mysterious way for indicating the time, combined with, as Nicola was saying, the great tourbillon, which is the central complication of Roger Dubuis, Geneva seal.
Geneva seal.
Geneva seal, and with all of these 12 hand-carved figurines representing the different knights around the round table. And Nicola's very nice to show us his watch because it's pretty much already sold out, correct?
Well, not pretty much. We opened 2 days ago at 9 o'clock, 9:03.
What?
The 8 pieces were sold out.
Bravo, sir. Let's do a toast to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
So we have here on this tray the last evolution of the Excalibur family, right? You've already sort of facelifted, I would say actually radically evolved the double tourbillon, the single tourbillon, and now this is the Mano balance wheel.
Yeah, well, last step, as you said, of our facelift initiative for our Excalibur, so the most iconic collection we have at Roger Dubuis. We started 2 years ago, and now we are the last step into the facelift. This is what we call the Mono Balancier. It's an evolution of our automatic skeleton movement,
right,
that we launched now something like 16 years ago.
Wow.
And I am very happy because other than the design of the case, which has been completely evolved and which is much more contemporary than before,
right,
we had a great advance in the way we have conceived, designed, and manufactured the movement.
Right.
We have a new rotor, we have a new gearing. We worked on the efficiency of the movement, and we worked on the inertia of the movement. We feature now a silicium escapement, so a variable geometry escapement for this one. And we've been optimizing all the gearing to get a much longer power reserve. Now we're talking about 72 hours compared to the 45 we had before.
Nice. Well, that's a very significant improvement.
Yeah. And as I said, I mean, it's about evolving, constantly evolving,
right.
And I think we are reaching the level where exactly where we wanted to be when we started this facelift initiative.
So guys, my initial impression is you put it on your wrist and it just feels really ergonomic, right?
Yeah. Then
you look at it, which I think was Nicola and Gregory's idea, was you want to have a really great visual depth. You know, today I think, and this is what we discuss all the time, the group of watch collectors is rapidly expanding. This was the reason behind the huge rise in popularity for watches. And we're moving away from like the hardcore connoisseur to people who love watches and want to have fun and want to have really beautiful things, but executed at the highest level. And this is kind of like the perfect, you know, environment for Roger Dubuis. Would you agree?
Absolutely. What we always say is that we want to represent a credible alternative to the classic fine watchmaking.
Yes.
And here we are. I mean, with a watch which is unmistakably Roger Dubuis, because we always feature the 3 lags, we feature the fluted bezel that we have on our timepieces, but we treat the complications or the caliber with a bit of irreverence, together with the highest possible quality, because let's remember, this watch, as most of our timepieces, is certified by the Geneva seal.
Fantastic. I love it. Nicola, thank you so much. I love the watch. I love the real transparency of this evolved skeletonization as well. Great job, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Wei. Always a pleasure.